Have you ever looked back at a relationship and thought, I saw the signs, but I ignored them? In the beginning, everything felt exciting fast connection, strong emotions, deep closeness right away. And yet, something didn't feel stable. It just felt intense. Today, I wanted to talk about early red flags in relationship that many people overlook, not because they are careless, but because emotional intensity can easily be mistaken for emotional safety. Number one, everything moves too fast. One of the biggest red flags at the start of a relationship is speed. When someone wants deep emotional bonding within days or weeks, constant communication from a very beginning, a strong declaration of connection before real trust has formed. It can feel flattering, even magical, but fast intensity doesn't always mean deep connection. Healthy intimacy grows with time. It needs a space, curiosity, and emotional regulation. When everything accelerates too quickly, there is often no room to observe, reflect, or feel grounded. Number two, intensity without emotional stability. Another warning sign is when emotions are very high but emotional stability is low. For example, big emotions but little ability to handle discomfort, a strong closeness but difficulty respecting boundaries, passionate connection but poor communication when something feels off. In these cases, the relationship is driven more by emotional surges than emotional safety. Intensity can feel exciting, but it doesn't automatically create security. Number three, the other person isn't emotionally available. Sometimes the timing itself is the red flag. A person may not be ready for a relationship if they first have just come out of a long or painful relationship, two are still emotionally attached to a previous partner, three are going through a major loss such as the death of a close family member. It doesn't make them as a bad person, but emotionally their nervous system may be in a survival mode, not in a place to build something stable. That's where relationship that start during these periods may feel intense at first, but then suddenly collapse when reality return. When someone hasn't had time to process grief or loss, they may unconsciously use a new relationship as an emotional relief, not as a genuine partnership. So, red flag doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes they all look exciting, sometimes they look like closeness, and sometimes they look like finally feeling something again. A healthy relationship doesn't rush your nervous system, it doesn't overwhelm your intuition, and it doesn't ask you to ignore your inner questions. Finally, the early stage of a relationship isn't just about chemistry, it's about capacity. The capacity to grow, the capacity to go slow, the capacity to sit with uncertainty, and the capacity to build something real, not just intense.